Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Abhinav Jori from QA Guides. If you have any inquiries, you can call me on 919252204535. See, today we are going to learn something known as database connectivity with the help of Selenium. Okay, so there could be multiple type of databases. What are all the databases we can have? We can have SQL, we can have Oracle, we can have MySQL, SQL. Okay, so we need to get the data from it and we verify the things. Fine. And I will be using MySQL here. Fine. I will be using MySQL. If you want to learn in my face, you can go with MySQL. And again, I am saying if you go through all these 23 plus data driven framework, you will be great in Selenium. Okay. All these module, you can clear any interviews, you can create any framework. Okay, so what I am doing, first of all we need to install it. For that, what I am doing, I am installing XAMPP 32 1.8. Write it on it, take the current version. Okay, I am using this version because this will give you complete functionality of MySQL, LAMP and everything. Okay, now run it. So it comes with MySQL, it comes with Apache. Fine, click on next, accept. That is installed. I want to tell you, see, if we have different type of databases like MySQL is there, Oracle is there, SQL Server is there. So we need drivers, and every database has different drivers to communicate with Java. Okay, so there are different jar files available. Okay, for MySQL there is different jar file, for SQL there is different jar file, and for Oracle there is different jar files. You know the concept of jar files. So we need proper, it is installing currently, so we need proper jar files. Okay, and we need JDBC, Java database connectivity. Okay, I will explain you. So we are installing it. Okay, now we have a wizard for installation. Okay, let it install. Got downloaded and it get started. Remember, and in JDBC everything starts with connect interface. Remember this thing. Okay, in JDBC everything starts with interface. So whenever we work with database, what we do? We fire four type of queries. One is select, insert, update, and now after this go to C drive. Okay, and here you can examine. And here what you can see where is MySQL. Here you can see MySQL. C drive XAMPP, and under XAMPP we can see MySQL, and under MySQL. Okay, and this is known as XAMPP control panel. Okay, here we can start the things. You can start. Okay, see, it will get the PID and it will now got the port number. Okay, and see, go to XAMPP, allow it access, and in XAMPP also what you can see that you have a XAMPP start. Here from here also you can start and stop the XAMPP. Getting the things? MySQL always runs on port number 3306. It is an interview question. Okay. And remember, if this port is not empty, restart your machine and try to get it empty. So this has started. Okay, MySQL is started. Now do one thing. Go to your go to your XAMPP, go to your MySQL. Okay, under MySQL you can see bin. Okay, go under bin, copy it, Control C, open your command prompt. Under command prompt write down cd paste. Okay, now we need to create some tables. Okay, see, these simple queries, MySQL. Okay, /u user root. There is no password in it. Okay, I will let you know we can create password also. see MySQL started. So first command which we can try it out, show database. Okay, semicolon, press enter. So it will show me all the databases which are present under my exam. Fine, getting the things. Now let me create a new database. For that I can give the command create database testing. Okay, press enter. Now we fire the command show database. Okay, see it is showing me testing database. Okay, now we need to move to our database. Let's just give the command use testing semicolon. Give the command use testing semicolon, and you will see database changes and we have moved inside testing. So if I give the command say show table, okay, what happened? Just a second. Sorry, previous, see here I forgot to mention semicolon. Okay, that's why that things happen. So I give the command show table. Now so there is nothing in it. Okay, it's empty. Fine. Sorry, it's show tables. CABLES. Okay. See, it is showing me empty set. Now what I do? I create a new table. It's a name with employee having fields like name, place, and age. Name is varchar, place is varchar, and city age is integer. So I am creating a new table. Press enter. Okay. Let's give show tables. See, now you can see under testing database we have a table known as employee. Getting? Now see, we want to put some values in the table, so we can insert into employee. Okay, and these are the values we can insert, that is Tom, name, London is the place, and 30 is the age. Okay, so I am inserting these values. Fine, it is showing one row affected, and let's try out select a command select asterisk from employee. Okay, it will show all the data. Okay, hope you know some basic commands of SQL. So if I give it here, press enter, see it is showing me one row. Getting the things? See what I can do today now. We can put different values in the database. Okay, let's insert different values in the database. So we will have quite values. Okay, fine. And another this value I can insert in the database. Okay, now you can see we have three values in our database. So now what we can do, let's create a new module, that is module 24. So I am creating a new module, that is module 24. Okay, we need to connect to our SQL, so we need a connector jar file. So I am taking the jar file, this I am downloading it. So from Maven repository I have downloaded this file. Fine. Now I will include in my Java project, Eclipse project. So I got this file. Now I will include this in my project. Okay. Go to properties, Java build path. I included this path file. Fine. Apply and close. Okay. Let's create a new class. Okay. And let's name it as DB connection. See, connection is the interface in, and it helps us for connection, to establish a connection. Okay, and these are the string values which we help to in providing the connectivity. Okay, so this is the string, these are the code which we have to always follow. Fine. This localhost is our current machine. This is the driver class which is present in our this library file. Okay, and this is for testing. This is our database to which we created. Okay, to which we need to connect. Testing is in lower caps. Okay, so what here we need to do? Here we need to first connect to DB. Fine. Then fire query. Okay, then we need to disconnect. So this is the process we need to follow. So our database connectivity will be in a try catch block. Why? Because if we get any issue, then try catch can catch that issue. So to connect to the database, we need to create the object of this driver class. Fine. Create the object of driver class. We have a line that is known as class for name driver new instance. It will create the object of driver class. Now we have to initialize our connection. So I am initializing my connection here to driver manager, where I have to give the URL. What is my connection? So I have defined my URL as JDBC MySQL host. Okay, we need to provide username also. Okay, remember we have a username and it's root. Fine. Give the username here. Okay, and the third argument is the password. Okay, remember we had the password. Remember the password is empty, so I have defined password as empty here. Okay, put password. Okay, and with URL we need to specify the database name also. So plus it will be DB name. Okay, so it will be complete, and now you can print your connection information. So con dot is closed. Let me run it, and this program it is showing me false because the connection is not closed. Okay, and remember this is com.con, not con. This is com. Okay, mandatory that we should close all the connections. So we should have a finally block. I explained you the difference between final and finally. Remember. So see, in final block what I have written, if connection is not equal to null. Okay, if it is not null and if connection is not closed, means it is open. In that case what we have done, we have closed the connection. What I have done, if connection is not equals to null and if connection is not closed, then in that case I have closed the connection. Getting the point? Now we need to fire the queries. Okay, let's see how we do it. See, with simple commands, okay, we need a statement interface. Okay, we need to fire the simple command. So in the next session what I will do, okay, SIM, okay, in the next session I will show you how can we fire with the help of statement. We use statement. There is a statement interface. Okay, there is an interface that is with the name as statement. I will explain you in details how it works. Okay, in next session. Okay, be with me. Fine, it's not very difficult, it's interesting. Fine, thank you, thanks a lot.